Alright, guys, we can see cryptocurrency markets falling like crazy. Ethereum crashed by 40%, Bitcoin by 23, Binance Coin by 47%, Cardano 32, Dogecoin 33, XRP 32, Polkadot by almost 50%. Of course, people are fearing. People are in an extreme tension, depression, and anger, anxiety. What's going to be the future, guys? But here your friend is to make you relax, make you chill, and I am still holding my price target of $250,000. And I know people are calling me Moon Boy on Instagram when I'm posting stories that we are going to see $250,000 per Bitcoin. But no, people just calling me Moon Boy, thinking like, oh, $250,000 is to the moon. We're not going to get there. If you just connect the resistances of the past 12-year resistances, we can see that we still have a gap that says that bull run is still unfilled. Okay, so let me just take this to something like this. So this is the gap that I really want this bull run to fill before getting into the bear market. So what's the idea is what I genuinely feel is we are currently at this situation. Let me just real quick open go charting so that I can tell you what exactly I can really compare this scenario with where we are right now. I think that's going to be like pretty much good enough. Okay, so here we go. So here we are currently right now, and if we go all the way back, let me open just Bitstamp chart because it has like crazy data of past so that we can compare it nicely. All right, so let me just open the two screen. Okay, let me just take it all the way back where I am seeing. Okay, so here we go. Yes, this is what I was talking about. All right. So you guys can see we are somewhere over here. We are resembling the same scenario that has happened back then in 2013. All right. So what happened is basically this is the current situation and this is 2013. All right, so basically what we did is for Bitcoin we made a $65,000 top, and then we are here closing the 21 weekly moving average. That's what people are fearing about, but I told you in the last video that we are not in a market where 21 weekly moving average like really matters. All right, what really matters is the price action. So we even closed below 21 weekly moving average, and then what, then we went all the way up, filled that gap, and then boom. All right, so we had some camel hump, and we are again having this camel hump, and people are in an extreme fear, guys. This is where you guys needs to be extremely greedy. When market is in extreme fear, you need to be extreme greedy, and when market goes extreme greedy, you need to know that this is the time where you need to liquidate your positions. All right, okay, so what's the FUD? The new FUD is China intensifies crackdown on cryptocurrency despite being large network of Bitcoin. So seems like China banning Bitcoin and all that stuff. Let me just show you something in real quick. 2013, in the 2013 bull run, China bans Bitcoin. 2014, China bans Bitcoin again. 2015 again. 17, China bans Ethereum. And what happened? Nothing. We just went all the way up, guys. We just filled this bull runs, and this is happening again. All right, this is happening again. People saying this time it's different. We have Elon Musk. Okay, it's okay, but do you think that this time when we saw this thing, this time also people said it was different? All right, this pullbacks over here, if you guys can see, let me just zoom on. People even said that this time it is different, and then we're going to be seeing a bear market. Guys, trust me, every time it's the same. Every time it's the same, guys. We can see the pullbacks in the charts, we see these pullbacks, and these pullbacks are healthy and normal. All right, this pullbacks, 37% pullbacks, um, something like again 39% pullbacks are really normal and healthy. And what do you expect from the market if this market is going like all the way up, all right from here? And if you're saying that we are seeing this much of pullback, you're saying, oh, bear market started. No, you don't deserve the next 1000% pump whensoever it will pump towards the new record highs. All right, so keep in mind that we still have that last leg to go up. All right, secondly, what I'm saying is, look at this. A crackdown on miners in China would radically reduce the carbon footprint of Bitcoin mining, increase the profitability of all the remaining Bitcoin miners, reducing nagging China FUD, support progress towards our environmental social governance goals, and drive up the value of Bitcoin. We should be so lucky if China bans Bitcoin. All right. So I don't really know why people react to such FUDs. People don't even identify the fundamentals of the news and they just panic sell, and that's what we see. Market is in extreme fear. I said you already in the last video, even now, that when market is in extreme fear, most of the institutional investors put their money in. All right, these people want us to sell our Bitcoin so that they can buy. All right. If you don't sell your Bitcoin, they will not get Bitcoin because Bitcoin is limited. All right. Bitcoin is limited. Look at this. We just have 21 million Bitcoins that can be ever mined on Earth. So if you sell Bitcoin, that's when they're going to be getting Bitcoin. So understand, these FUDs are normal so that they can buy Bitcoin at the cheaper price. They don't want to buy Bitcoin at 65,000. They want to buy at 39, 37, and that's why they are creating such FUDs. All right. You might be saying, "Oh, I just have 0.00 something Bitcoin. Why they do want my Bitcoins?" But if millions of people with 0.00 somewhat Bitcoin sells, they are getting what they really need. All right. So what's next, guys? Let me just go real quick into the charts, really telling you why I really see $250,000 Bitcoin. And it's not a moonish target, guys. It's not a moon boy targets what you call me on Instagram. Hey Drew, it's a moon boy target. No, no, it's nothing like that. Look at this. I'm just explaining you technically appropriately as much as I can. Let's just connect the resistances. All right, we can see. Oh, I'm really poor in drawing. Okay. um Let me just do this thing to you. Okay, you see there is nowhere, guys, we can say we have completed this cycle. All right, uh so far we had like three cycles, sorry, two cycles. So this was the first one. All right, this is the second one, and now third one we have just partially completed. Okay. What's next? Look upon this thing. Now I just connected the resistances, right? Resistances means roof. Now let me just connect the supports. Let me just connect the supports so that, oops, okay, so that you guys know. So we'll take the bottoms now, floors, okay? Now not roofs, now floors, so that we can find out where's the bear market going to end. Okay, so of course we're going to be having a bear market. We're going to be seeing a spike up, and then we're going to be seeing a bear market. All right, a bear market low is somewhat towards 32,000 US dollars, something according to this analysis. Okay, so yeah, what I was saying is where we are right now here is somewhat resembling what we were doing in 2013. All right, so if you guys check upon this thing, you will find that if I open up the bar analysis, all right from the bottom all the way to here, you guys will understand that this is how the cycle will really gets completed. Okay, so look upon these things. If you take these things seriously, you will find that this is how a cycle will get completed. According to this thing, we are going to see a 500,000 Bitcoin and then coming all the way back. But I don't really think this could be possibly uh, this could be possible basically is because back then in 2013 Bitcoin was so freaking volatile. 1500% pump, I don't think so 1500% pump, but I do definitely think we should be able to see at least of 500 to 600% pump from where we are right now, and then create a blow off top and then all the way back to the bear market, resulting into news and social media and all that stuff creating more FUD that Bitcoin is dead, Bitcoin is going to zero and whatnot. So each and every time when Bitcoin falls, these people are going to say it's going to go zero. But you should understand that this is the trend line, the 12 years of trend line that Bitcoin has created. Once we create the blow off top, we are not going to go below something like 47k or something like that, unless we have a COVID crash. But even in the COVID crash, we respected this trend line. So that's what really makes sense for me. What's next, guys? What's next? So yeah, of course, it's not what I see. If we even see something like 200 to 300%, I mean 500%, I said, apologies, 500% from where we are right now, we can see $300,000 Bitcoin this year. But I'm just keeping my targets to $250,000 to be more conservative. All right. Okay, so hey Dhruv, Bitcoin is going to $250,000. So should I sell all my Bitcoins there and should I wait? No. First of all, I want you guys to sell your Bitcoin at 100 grand. All right, $100,000, a big figure. I want you guys to sell that over $100,000 because obviously people will mass sell all their Bitcoins when they go to $100,000. All right, so you also needs to be in their row. You need to sell your at least your invested amount. You need to just liquidate when we go to 100k. What's the next area? You need to sell at 1 cr. Why at 1 cr? Do we have any crucial resistance? No. Once you're approximately 140k, so yeah, I want you guys to sell at 140k because um, we are going to sell obviously on the Indian exchanges, and of course 1 CR is going to create a more hype. Oh, Bitcoin is reaching to 1 CR, and then people will obviously make it to the downfall. And then last but not the least, I want you guys to sell all your Bitcoin, at least liquidate your 95% of the remaining portfolio at 250k. Why I'm telling to not liquidate each and everything. I mean, just keep 5% of the portfolio in case if we break this upward moving trend line, then we could go like way more parabolic. All right, so in case, so but I want you guys to sell your investment at 100k, then your take profit number one at 1 cr and take profit number two at 250k, and then you are free to survive the bear market. Then again, whatsoever the capital you put in, make sure you put in below 50k. That's what my strategy is going to be. All right, so yeah, just don't give a shit to this kind of fuds because it's really going to be making no sense. Because what the cryptocurrency market is, what basically people reacting to the news without really knowing the real news. All right, so I hope you guys are not in a severe panic. Just hodl, chill. It happens every time. It happened even here. All right, it happened even here. If you see, it happened here, it happened here. All right, in the past, if you see, it happened all the way here. You might see this as a little ones, but no, it's not little ones. These are the 40%, 50%. This was the 80% of the correction. So far now, we are just down by 50-60%. So I'm telling you again, if you are going to sell your Bitcoin, the bull run is over for you, because then you don't deserve the next 1000% pump, or at least the 500% pump. All right, so if you are saying that, okay, so this is the top, which I don't really think so, and if you're selling right now, of course the bull run is over for you, and then you will really really miss out a lot more money on the table, guys, a lot more money on the table. I still think that this is the lengthening cycle bull run. What does that mean? Lengthening cycle means the second bull run will be bigger than the first bull run, but the returns that this bull run will give will be lesser than the first one. All right. So lengthening cycles by diminishing returns. So if you see, um, oh, let's not take from the halving. Let's take from this. All right, after halving. If you see, we were up by 12,000% approximately, and in this bull run, we were up by, from this bear market, if you see, we were up by almost 10,000%. So year 12,000, year 10,000, and definitely you don't want to see your just 1500, right? I mean, where's 12,000, where's 10,000, and where's 1300? So definitely it's not going to be the case that 65k is the blow off top. It doesn't seem like it's a blow off top. And this is what the resistance line, ignore the drawing, I might have not done it correctly, but yeah, 9,000, this really makes sense. All right, so 12,000, 10,000, 9,000, or approximately 8,000. The main motto is to understand that we still have a lot more room to go. So the lengthening cycles with diminishing return means that we are going to have a less diminishing returns, but we are going to have a huge lengthening cycles. All right, the first bull run was of like 399 days, but the second bull run is going to be more. All right, more than 399 days, so it was 854 days. So do you think that this bull run was just of 500 or 462 days? Definitely not. So guys, understand the Bitcoin bull run market cycle, understand how market reacts. We are in the market where people really react to such kind of FUDs, but they don't know the fundamentals. So know the fundamentals, guys, and then obviously this is one of my favorite indicator, fear and greed. Buy when the market is in an extreme fear and sell when market is an extremely greedy. All right. So understand these things. See you guys on the other side.